Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Going to go to the air right away. He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there at 22. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. Flush to his right. Herbert has it knocked free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Down the right sideline. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 77 yards. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action. It's Herbert. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught him on back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play. And on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Scott to return it. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. But he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And it's caught. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now it's Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. On the ground with a tight end. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Donald Parham taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now. After the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers! Josh Palmer, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a good job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and the end result, a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now Hurts going to move him around. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Now they'll change things up. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Hurts. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Herbert on 1st down now. This is swung out to Eckler. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They work now on 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Herbert being chased out left. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They're guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. What a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, You've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Hurts. He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Eagles hustling to the line. Clock rolling. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
Now he's going to throw deep right side.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
Derwin James with a pick.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Eagles 9.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. But to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here's 2nd and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll get this off to Swift.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
Zaccheaus here hauling it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Olamide Zaccheaus. 59 yards.
And the Eagles have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw.
It's caught at the 1.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. from deep in the end zone. He's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
That is caught, and he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To the air again, Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
A 3rd quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Herbert. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. They snap it to Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. Touchdown! Gerald Everett, 43 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. Here's a toss coming right. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 74 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for two here, he says. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The try for two is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Elliott now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Charger drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
On second down, Eckler. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Herbert now. Allen's got it complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Herbert operating from the red zone. They'll get this out wide to Eckler. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers! Austin Eckler, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown at the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. This is 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Flushed out right.
He'll drop this one off to Swift.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
On 1st down, Hurts.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's back to throw.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
2nd and 6. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Eagles!
Grant Calcaterra.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Elliott good with a PAT. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Herbert. Johnston hauls it in.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
The 34-yard line.
Right, it's about time, fella.
Herbert. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
Well, you need...
Yeah. First off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Grew up wearing platinum FUBU on the Southwest eating fufu. And the hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped at all the these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broken, barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way, way, way up. Long ways from the days I these valet stores couldn't pay. Nowadays, all the K cake I make us is enough to buy about 100 trucks. From Mercedes, I Seiji Chukwueze, then my babies. Label hit be trying to sway me, pay me. Wrote the game 2020, you can see it plainly. Can't nobody play me, I kill everything in